Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about food delivery jobs in Finland. If you want to know everything about food delivery jobs in Finland, then this video is for you. In this video, I will talk about following topics. There are two popular companies for food delivery in Finland, Foodora and Wolt. We are going to talk about what is the difference between Foodora and Wolt, earning in Foodora and Wolt, expenses related to work, pension contribution. All these topics are discussed in this video. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Food delivery jobs in Finland offered by platforms like Wolt and Foodora have become increasingly popular among students and other individuals seeking flexible work. This job offers the opportunity to earn money on a part-time or full-time basis while accommodating personal schedules and commitment. To start a food delivery jobs in Finland, sign up on Wolt or Foodora's website, submit the required documents, attend any necessary training and start delivering through their app. Wolt and Foodora website is provided in the description box so you can check from there. If you are a student or just looking for something on the side, food delivery is super flexible. You can fit it around your classes, study sessions, or even another job. It's an awesome way to earn some extra cash without a huge commitment. Plus, you don't need too much to get started. Just a valid ID, a smartphone, and a bike, scooter, or car. If you are thinking about doing this full time, then you can make pretty consistent money, especially if you are working during peak hours in busy cities like Helsinki or Tampere. Let's talk about our first topic. What is the difference between Foodora and Wolt? Both companies deliver food to customer through delivery services. So a person working as a delivery driver can use following mode of transportation: car, bicycle or e-bike. The choice depends on the contract, area and city. Additionally, one can switch between using a car and a bike or vice versa. Now we are going to talk about major differences between Foodora and Wolt. Wolt has no shift work. You can choose to work anytime. Wolt is flexible for students as they can choose to go to work whenever they feel like. For Foodora, shift have to be booked. You have to book shift in Foodora to work. In Foodora, delivers are categorized into different levels 1, 2, 3, 4. Category 1 is the topmost category and gets the best shift. You can achieve category 1 by working more hours and consistently showing up for your shift on time. If you work fewer hours, you will fall into lower categories 3 or 4. In contrast, Wolt does not have such divisions. Now we are going to talk about earning in Foodora and Wolt. Earning depends upon the tax. It varies between about 4.50 euro in Wolt and 4.70 euro in Foodora on weekdays per tax. And earning is a bit higher on weekends. Kilometer allowance is given separately as an extra income. On average, one can earn more in Foodora as compared to Wolt. However, earning depends upon other factors too, such as city, time, tax distance, area of city, etc. If you work in Helsinki, Tampere or any other big city area, then you can earn easily around 15 euro per hour. How much can you make in an hour? Depends on many factors as mentioned before, but around 13 to 15 euro per hour. However, in a small city or in remote areas, you will make less money as there will less orders. In those areas, you can hardly get around 10 euro per hour. So try to work in a bigger cities or in a center of city to earn more income. Kilometer allowance for using your own car. When you work as a food delivery driver, you get paid a basic amount for each delivery you complete. But on the top of that, there is something called a kilometer allowance, which is extra money you get for the distance you travel to deliver food. It is added to your base pay per delivery. It is also known as fair compensation money. It makes sure you are fairly paid for longer trips. If you have to travel a long way to deliver an order, you get more money to cover the extra distance. This allowance helps cover your fuel, wear and tear on your bike, scooter or car and any other travel expenses. This ensures drivers are fairly paid for longer trips. When you are an employee, the company can pay you travel allowance tax-free. The maximum allowance in 2024 is 57 cents per kilometer. The employer can pay this amount tax-free. For 2023, the maximum allowance is 53 cents. This is known as the base amount of the kilometer allowance. Expenses can be food expense and parking tickets to park a car, If you eat or drink something somewhere or park your car during work, keep your receipt safe. Later you can show it as an expense in your gross salary. For example, if you earn around 100 euro and you drive 40 kilometer, then you can multiply 40 kilometer with your kilometer allowance 0.53 cent, then it will be 21.2 euros. This amount is your expenses amount and it is also known as extra income and compensation money. 21.2 euro will be your tax free money, and other remaining income you earned beside this 21.2 euro, your tax will be deducted, and from 21.2 euro your tax will not be deducted. For example, if your total earned money is 100 euro, then you can subtract your expenses money 21.2 euro from 100, then it will be 78.8 euro. So from 78.8 euro, your tax will be deducted, and from 21.2 euro, your tax will not be deducted, and it is your tax-free income. To make you more clear about kilometer allowance, here is another example. If your monthly income is 1600 euro and your expenses income is 600 euro for fuel or food expense, from this 600 euro, your pension and tax will not deducted. Then your net income will be 1600 minus 600 euro equals 1000 euro. Always remember, from your net income only your tax and pension will be deducted. Then from your net income, that is 1000 euro, your pension and tax will be deducted. Now let's talk about pension contribution YL payments for the self-employed in Finland. If you are self-employed in Finland, you need to handle your own pension through YL payments. You only start paying YL contribution if you make more than 9,010.28 euro in a year in 2024. If you earn less than this amount, then you don't need to pay. The amount you contribute depends on your income. If you make around 10,000 a year, you will pay less. If you make about 20,000 a year, you will pay more. In short, your contribution go up as your earnings increase. This helps build your pension saving based on what you earn. Got it? Great. If you have any question, drop them in the comments. Now it's a wrap. Food delivery jobs in Finland are super flexible and can be done by anyone, male or female. Delivering food is pretty straightforward and much easier than doing night shift for paper delivery or cleaning jobs. In food delivery job, there is no fixed salary. How much you can make depends on the number of deliveries you complete. The more deliveries, the more you can earn. It might take some time to get a food delivery contract. Usually, Wolt has a longer waiting time for contracts compared to Foodora. Overall, it's a flexible job option that works for lots of people. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more info. Thank you for watching.